Welcome back, ladies and gents. Starting again with the siege of Astor Castle. Take a moment to familiarize myself with my loadout again, and to ensure that there are no upgrades available. Alright, pressing on with the siege. I don't recall... Okay, I've got everything built. And I do recall there was an army of about 800 something running around, and I thought were going to jump me, but they did not. So let's just proceed with the siege by bringing out the trebuchets. What is my 208? Granted, there's only 93 that I don't want to lose any more forces than I have to. So we're going to make this Northern Empire. Okay, Sestadame, that's fine. The problem is, right here, when I leave to go back to the east, Valandia is going to run roughshod over these guys. I still don't have a bow, do I? Okay, I've got a bow, but it's not very good. What is my bow skill? 88. I need it to get to be, I think it's 70. At 70, I can use the noble bow. So I probably need to go buy the noble bow is what I need to do. At any rate, let's get this siege underway. Shouldn't take too awful long, being as how they only have 90-ish troops. But I'm gonna do this just like any other siege, because the goal is to lose as few troops as possible. Because remember, we are the dominant force on the map. Anytime we diminish ourselves, we're just hurting our kingdom overall. I'm just looking to see where these, as always, I'm looking to see where these... Oh my God, I forgot to build the towers? I did not even notice. I thought I built them all. Oh, the wall is cracked. All right, well, we'll see what happens. Yeah! I don't know. Either I forgot to build them or they're just not available because the wall's cracked. I don't know. Either way, I'm just going to press on. Because I live with my mistakes. I don't load again like other people do. I'll split your skull. I was just playing some War Thunder yesterday. I was watching a YouTuber here playing Bannerlord. And the person... Anytime they're playing what they call a challenge, but anytime something happens that they don't like, they reload the game. And I'm thinking, well, where's the challenge? If the person gets a battlefield that they don't like when they initiate battle, they retreat and reload to get a different battlefield. I'm not sure what version of the game they're playing on. If they have, anyway, just things like that. I don't understand why people do that. What are you walking? Look, he's just showing dominance. He's just walking. Can I get him before he gets run out? No! Ah, I knew he was going to turn. Doggone it. The way the AI turns, it's just like a 90-degree turn, so I knew I'd miss him. Yes, you must. You must yield. AI screaming, we must yield. Oh, he's going to come this way. No, lay off the siege engines, dummy. We've won the battle. It's launched in the air. Like Skyrim and Giants. 56 feeling, 1.9 morale, 6.2. Yeah, it was a. I even lost an axeman. It was a terribly easy battle. I didn't expect much in the way of points, but it's to give the Valandians something else to think about. I've got other people, so we're gonna pillage and then leave. And we're going to run as quickly as we can to Lanniken. Let me check the status here. 3:30. We're going to stop at the village of Lanniken and pick up some archers and whatever else is available. For my troops, not for me. My other current playthrough on Battanian, I had to stop myself for a moment. I'm Sturgian in this one. Okay. Let's see if we can top everybody off. And get some butter and cheese. You've only got 8 ranged troops. You definitely need some ranged. Just get everybody. Excuse me. Let's go over here. Since it's going to be daylight. Let's engage these fellas. These are Azurai. I just realized. I thought they were Valandian. Alright, this map is a little annoying sometimes. They're going to probably congregate right up there. It depends. Azurai may do something a little different. Usually when I'm fighting on this map, it's against the Valandians. We'll see what happens. We've got 45 and 47. I can live with that. Although I did forget to change my weapon set. I don't need a bow anymore. Alright guys, come over here. We're going to get across this bridge.
Arch forward!
They definitely have us outnumbered in horse. That's okay. I've got the mailed legions.
Footmen! Archers! Cavalry!
Come on across horse.
Move!
Get everybody across the bridge. Alright, Azurai coming right in on us.
Footmen!
Get the infantry over here. No, hold off. Hold off. Don't throw anything. Get in position first before you stop to do that.
Cavalry!
Cavalry, again, the cav is just there to keep everybody doing something while the infantry does its thing. I can't believe I forgot my glaive. Well, I can believe it. That's typical of me. Alright, now do your thing. It's early in the morning, but it's warm here, so I'm trying to get it done as quickly, you know, as early as possible before it gets too hot. Then I have to run, go downstairs to turn on the air conditioner. Even though it's March, it's hot in here right now. I've got a fan running. I hope you can't hear the fan. All right, infantry, just go ahead and engage. Oops. These are Azurai troops. Otherwise, I'd find a downed horse archer and grab a glaive from him. This fella right here, or female, I don't know what it is. Boy, if you get that timing wrong, the AI, you know, it's all just timing. And if you get in the wrong sequence, like right there, he's got the range advantage, you see. You need to stay close. Alright, I'm not really good with this on the horse. It's just too short. I don't like those golden-haired fellas there. So let me get off this horse. Alright, everybody, charge. I'm going to run right in the middle of my troops, then so be it. I'm not going to follow you. I'm going to keep pushing. You're a clown. You don't even wear a hat, a helmet, head protection of any kind, which is ridiculous. Go into battle without any kind of head protection. Come on, Axe, chop that thing. There you go. He lowered his shield. I saw you behind me. When I'm making these in the other gameplay, I'm doing crafting, smithing, and I always make the swords with shield breaking blades also. In addition to the perks you get to help break shields. Oh, I really like to have a javelin right now. Make sure everybody's... Oh, I'm going to grab this horse. I think they're getting pretty close to the edge, though. Look at you, still fighting. I saw a dude with a large axe here. Look, it's so short. That's a disadvantage of fighting these spearmen when you have an axe. They several changes ago, TW changed the way spearmen work, and I tell you, they're really good now as far as I'm concerned, compared to what they used to be when it comes to fighting people on horseback. They got that little sidestep and jab. Watch this fella right here, see if I can get him to do it. No, he's not going to do it. Yeah, I think he's too busy retreating, but when they're on the attack, I think they do. I've always said I have the most issue with the Azerite spearmen when it comes to cavalry. Just historically, in the thousands of hours I've played, it's just been the Azerite spearmen has been really difficult for me to deal with. And now that they've made that change, it's even doubly so. I lose so many cav to them. You still, yeah. So short. Just gonna have to accept you're gonna get hit. Even trying to use the horse armor. He made a mistake, dropping his weapon to reach for his spear. Not my primary troop cavalry, but they're doing all right. They're much quicker, obviously, than the infantry. In fact, I have a little dilemma in my other game. I was fighting a campaign across Azerite, as it happens, across Azerite territory. And most of the recruits I wound up getting, not for myself, but from the people who are in my army, are horse troops, because there's so many castles down there, and almost, every fief has every castle village has horse troops. And it turns out, even though I'm Battanian and have a pretty decent 3848. I'm just going to let you go.
We are at your
amount of fians. When I go into battle, let's say I've got 1,200 or 1,400 in the army. When I go into battle, I'm only getting about 30 archers. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it doesn't matter. There's only one. I'm not sure what's causing that. That's a first for me, actually. You have 5 parties together forming an army, and there's just all kind of range troops, and you only get 30. And I think it's because the horse is so prevalent. I think each one of the parties has about more than 100 horse. And I think that's skewing. I think I'm going to go to...
I have it.
Oh, he doesn't have any room. Nonetheless, I'm going to look for sturgeons that I can use. As much as I want to grab that banner knight, I will not.
I'm yours.
Let's see here. Doesn't look like there's going to be any sturgeons in this Azurai army. Although I did play one game where the sturgeons actually attacked into Azurai land. That was I actually posted that picture of that on the Steam forums. I couldn't believe it was the first time it happened to me. The sturgeons all the way up north of the map, attacking all the way down into Azurai land. Let's see if we can give him a few here. Oh, one too many. Lynn, she's going to be the last one. Who do I got to ditch? That's fine. It's not like we're hurting for money. What else? Pendrake. I don't think let's... Southern Empire. You know, I'm going to try... Southern Empire, I'm just going to focus everything I can on the Southern Empire. It's only these 3 cities. These 3 towns. If I can make it over here, I'm just going to rampage them. Because there's too many... What do you own? Nothing? Okay, and what do you own? Oh, you own... Okay. Yeah, we're going to go to Faf... Oh, I'm not the... Sorry, I thought I was the king again. I'm not going to waste my... Here. He's going to get it anyway. I keep forgetting Ragenvad is still alive here. Whereas Caladog died a long time ago. Yep, just go do your thing. I'm going to see if I can take out the Southern Empire. That's going to be my mission right now. As long as we're at war, I'm just going to concentrate on the Southern Empire. Typically, this is what I do anyway. Just been reluctant to lose any of my fiefs during this playthrough. Normally, I wouldn't really care. What'd you stop moving for? Keep going. Sounds like they started the battle. Yeah, they did. We're never going to make it in time. All right. I'm going to drop you guys. Let you go do something useful. Of course, that's going to give me a... Slightly, I think... Oh, I got a hurting penalty now. Excellent. I'm going to stop at Amatete's. I don't think I can make it to this castle before it's gone, so we'll just stop here and sell some horses. I'm really low. My forces need to be replenished, but when have I... when is that not the case? Again, being the only army over here in the east. That's why I made the title of the last video, Finally Peace in the East. I was happy to get out of this territory for once. Of course, we're heading right back. Well, before I sell you guys, is there anybody I can recruit? Yep. Give you to Horuneg. Only 14 troops to pull from. That's the disadvantage of the way I play. And of course, we never get any peace. There's always a war going on. So I cannot go back up to Sturgia land and recruit. What is this? Askarat, Darshi. Let's sell these steppe horses. Try to get rid of this penalty. That did it. All right. 22 and 15. That's not bad, but I don't think it's going to be anything useful to the forces I have here now. Nah. Negative 3,000. That's fine. Oh, this is... Hang on. This is not our... What kind of food can I get from these guys? Butter, olives, grapes, beer, cheese, and dates. And I will sell you some... no, I don't. I'm not going to sell you anything. Well, in that case, I'm going to buy some hardwood also. And then I'll sell you a little bit of grain. We're still over. That's fine. Is there any sumpter horses? Can I buy all of them? Yeah, we can buy all of them. And that helped a little. Still not enough. All right. Let's continue on to Sestadane. It should fall before... Well, maybe not. Is it level 3 walls? I don't remember. Yes, it is. Okay, then we should be good. Also, remind myself to change out to my glaive and my Gird. Oops, that's not what I... not what I wanted to do at all. Where'd my axe go? Oh, no. Oh, whew, okay. Now I'll grab the Gird. And let's attack these. Even though it's going to be nighttime, I don't want any more troops in the castle to be taken out. Who is this? Ooh, I wasn't looking. Is this a third party that was... I didn't even notice this person. What kind of a troop is it? Cavalry. Straight up cavalry. With a mace. Kurgit? .62 cavalry influence, which is much better than my fella. Horanug the Outcast. Yeah, it's fine. Just let my guy do his... no. I don't know. Isn't this a mercenary? I'm going to put him there for now. All right. Let's move on.
Infantry, move forward!
I don't know where he come from. I wasn't paying, I guess, close enough attention. He must have jumped in at the last moment. Unless somehow he's part of my party, but I don't know how that could be.
Infantry, move! Arch forward! Cavalry, move! Out to follow your
I'm just going to let the mounted archers do their thing. All right, let's switch to the... Come on, fellas. Slow them down right here, getting grouped up as the infantry comes over the hill. All right, I think this is just going to be an attack. All right, horses, do your thing. Hold on. This is southern. Take out some of these archers. Just let everybody do their thing, and it'll, you know, get some training across the board.
Soldier charge!
Everybody involved. Do they not, where'd all their horse go? Back here, I suppose. Oh, swung right over his head. How unfortunate. That banner carrier out. Looks like there's one horse left stuck in the midst of all that. Although if you're too close to them, they don't show up when you hold Alt. So there could be more, like... Nope. There's one right there. purple shield. Alright, everybody, just keep running, even though their reinforcements are here. See if I can get this banner carrier. Oh, you see how he swung left at the last moment? Alright. They're all running away. Gird a couple of them. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope. Can only get one. What else we got? There he is. What did we lose? We lost a heavy horseman and a palatine guard. Well, archer and a horse. It's alright. As long as my infantry's still intact. You're my prisoner because my goal right now is to try and... I'm just going to rush you as hard as possible. Southern Empire. And we're going to start with Sinopia, the thing I tried to do in the last... Hang on. No, I can't have another party. How far away am I? Oh, I'm still... I've got to get another level before I can get another party, because this has to be 5 before I can get the 250. And I'm... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 5.4 million away, and I need 6.1 million. So it's going to be a while.
I await.
I also need my children to come of age. Also, I wanted to point... I was thinking about this. Some time ago, some guy asked me how in the world I can be up in the 70s, episode 70, when that most of this game takes 12 hours. Well, I think it's time I pointed out again that I want to have my children come of age. I want to be able to pass the reins to them. That's too many. Because that's just the way I play.
I'm yours.
I want to be able to mold them as they come up into the position, the role I want them to feel, whether it be archer or cavalry leader or party leader, whatever the case may be. There we go. Chavel and Lynn.
I await.
Yes, you do. Your grating voice. $95, and we still got some 3s, so let's go back. Let's go back to Horanag.
Your lord.
I think he had some recruits. Nope, just 2s. I'm gonna take all those, and then so I can put these 3s in there. Now I can go back to the... All right. I think when we jump in this castle, they might put some forces in there. They did not. Excellent. So I'm going to throw these looters in there as garrison. What have we got? Currently doing training fields, which is fine. No, I want to go militia garrison, or militia grounds. Then... increase the toll collector, then increase the training fields. We got 16.2 in there. We'll let that stay. Check out the garrison here. Very low garrison. Just looking for sturgeons. I don't necessarily want to take a bowman right now. But let's press on. Let's go up here. Let's grab some forces and go siege this town. We're really low. Northern Empire, we're really low on forces, but we're going to make do with what we got. I don't remember how many this is when they're fully fleshed out. Because for the last several days I've been having 1,400 in my army, so I don't remember here. I'm sure it's not 1,400 because I've got 5 parties in the other game. I'm going to run over to like Karen and sell, but I'm going to hit these guys on the way. Just going to let what happens happen elsewhere on the map. I'm just going to concentrate on this area and Southern Empire.
I await.
Do you have a sturgeon for me? That's not a line breaker. Don't like them. You do have too many people, though. Too many. So let's take out 2 militias. All right. What about you, Chapel? Tell me you've got a sturgeon. Sturgeon soldier. Anything else? I'll take that. Okay. And we'll give you the rest of these fellas. Tevia. You know, I keep saying Southern Empire, and that's not what I mean. I think in my other game, it's Southern Empire is the big baddies in that game. Northern Empire is who I'm actually talking about. We'll hit Canaros. See, you want as large a party as you can get because you know when you attack that fief that your forces are going to place garrison in there, which means you're going to just be depleted again. So if you go in depleted, you're going to doubly deplete yourself. All right, we'll hit Segura and then run into Cantarian and Lycaran, and maybe even hit Marinia. How many more does Lynn need? 60, 70, 80? Yeah, we need a lot more. I'm going to hit Marinia first, even though this is going to give me horse troops. There's Aster already under attack. I don't know if it's the Vlandians or the Azurai, though. So we still need about 22. Who's attacking here? Let's run over here. Also, who is my scout? Ella. Very good. What is your scouting skill, Ella? 136 and still going up. All right. Need to get this vision as far out as possible. I think you can get up to 30 point something at max. All right, 190. Now we're only down by 3. Let's sell what we got here. And like Karen from that last battle at Sestadane. All right, Lynn got her recruits. Let me see what recruits were available. I'm going to take these guys because I'm not positive she would have gotten the correct troops I want her to have. And also I'm going to look at the garrison. I'm going to throw in that soldier and take this horse. Try to get rid of this if there's enough money here, get rid of this overburden penalty we have. I'll take that wood. All right. This is a lot of stuff to be carrying around. Let me quickly go through this. I'm going to give you that, Corinne. Ella. 160, 29. All right, well, we're going to hold on to that because I don't want to... I'll just keep holding on to it. And here, ideally, I would save something to get a little smithing experience for Ella. Unfortunately, I think to do it properly, I would need to just dedicate an entire episode to sitting still in one location in order to smith. You can do it with wood. You don't have to have any tools. You can get your smithing skill up just by making charcoal, but it's boring. I'd rather be out fighting. All right, that's everything. Let me pop out and see what Lynn has. Hang on. Ella. Yeah, Ella. Oh, you're my scout for the entire... Okay, I'm trying to get you some scouting experience. All right, that's fine. What is your name, though? Ella the captain. Yeah, I wanted to make her a party leader, but no one else has the scouting skills that she has. So I want to wait till I get another. Lynn has got 112. That's nowhere good enough in my opinion. Okay, let's go to Lynn, though.
I await.
You grab some stuff here. We got peasants. We don't want the peasant. We'll give you archer. We don't want a looter. We'll give you Imperial trained infantryman. And I don't want him, but I'm going to leave him just because he's an archer. And then I'll give you 2, 5. We'll take 5 recruits. Okay, you're topped off. Let me jump back in, toss these in the garrison. These 5 recruits, the looter, and the peasant, because those are much cheaper than what's in here now. And I can replace somebody with something. Imperial trained infantryman. Whew. Yeah, I may. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. All right. Jump out again. Check with Horaneg. Yeah, you've got plenty. We'll give you 7. And then take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jump back in. Throw your 7 recruits in there. Take 3. May not have 4 to get. 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. I'll give you some Battanians. No.
Your lord.
And I'm not going to do this again. Although I should. You know what I should do? No, we're fine. Make sure everybody's topped up. 199, 193, and just toss these recruits. All right, we're going here. Come heck or high water. Unless like Karen or Poros is. We got to knock Northern Empire down, so new owner of Legata. I don't want it. As long as I'm not getting it, I don't care. I mean, I do want it, but right now that's not my concern. Again, I want Amatetes, Jalmeres, and Zionica, along with Rote, Lycaran, and Poros. Looks like they might be gathering another army already. Look at 800. Okay, we're going to have to be smart about this, which means Inousa and Cryos. Let's run over to Cryos. They've got plus 30 food. We need to do something about that. We can't have them with plus 30 food. Again, I'm trying to lower the amount of troops I lose by taking the place. So let's force the peasants to give us goods. We'll take those horses and grain. And then raid. Come down here, do the same thing. He was plus 30 food. Now he's plus 10. This ought to knock him into the negative numbers. I'm going to buy some butter before I do that. Should have done that at the last village. Take the hog and grain. That's a lot of grain and some pottery. Now what is he at? He's at -7, all right? Then I'm going to position myself right here at the door so no caravans can come in. -18. We want him to starve without me having to be in a siege. $681 food. Come on, Day. Pop over so we can see how this is working. 657 now, -23 from -18. No villages. I don't care about Lanaken. Let them have it. I'm going to concentrate on Northern Empire. -20. A whole lot of lords trying to use this town. See, this is... I want it to deny him this base. I want to wipe him out. That's what I want to do. So we're going to try. Oh, Cess the Dam, go for it. I'd rather have this town than that castle. Believe it or not. -31. I'll have a drink of water while I'm waiting. Let me look at the Azurai. Azurai is running roughshod. What do they want? Oh, I'm not the leader. It doesn't matter why I'm not the leader. They want 2350, but there's only 47% of people approve of that, so I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not the leader anyway. Ragenvad is. All right, 580, -23. Autosave. -28. Yep, we don't want any of these caravans to go in there. Of course, you could accomplish the same thing by actually starting the siege. And that's the only way you're going to know actually how many days of food they have left, by starting the siege. -40. Now we're getting somewhere. The less food they have, also when you start, the less... See, I'm still at 100 morale. And the less food they start with, especially if they're already starving, their morale is really low. I think 18, when they're out of food totally, 18 is what the morale is. So they break really fast. -41. Yes, we're getting there. You can have that castle. I'm going to deny you this town. Minus 47. Long way from plus 30, isn't it? More than 100% in the opposite direction. I realize a lot of people wouldn't have the patience for this, but this is, I do. I got nowhere. I don't have to go to work. I don't have anyone to answer to. This is what I do to keep my mind and what little bit of sanity I have left in Sargo. Okay. 58. 128. See, now negative 128. Sargo. I don't care as long as it's not me. I should have voted for Urgel to get the bump in relation. I have to keep that in mind now. All right, 2 more days and they'll be out of food. Let's go ahead and initiate the siege. Notice it says 2 days they'll be out of food. Because it should take at least 2 days to get everything set up here. All right, they're down to 1 day. I will have this town. I know I tried 2 or 3 times, I think, in the last video, but this time I'm not backing off. This is the way to play. Sometimes you have to sacrifice some of your fiefs. If we can knock out the Northern Empire, just eliminate them from the game, that's just going to do nothing but help in the long run. I forgot to buy a bow also. I need to, I would say make a mental note, but apparently I cannot remember it. But I need to get a noble bow, which means I don't know. I always go to Britannia to buy the noble bow. I don't know if it's eluding me right now. I cannot remember if other factions also sell the noble bow. I'm sure they do. But I just know I can always get one in Britannia. Who's got a point here? Lynn, and engineering, very good. 10 hit points. Yep, that's what we want. And I'm down a troop. For the purposes of this siege, I'm going to take an Imperial recruit because I can throw him into the garrison after we're done. And of course, I will recruit all of them. However many I can recruit and toss them into the garrison after this. Then we'll go around, do a little bit more recruiting before we hit the next town. Vlandians want peace also. Ragenvad, do your job. I'm not going to click on those. All right, are you going to travel into... Why are you going there? Oh, it's already out of ruin. Make peace with Azrai. Kingdom receive 520 tribute. I guess, if that's what you guys want to do. Everybody, 75% of everyone wants to do it. Ragenvad doesn't want to. Oh, I'm going to vote for you because you... 63? Yeah. We'll get, what, 5 points out of that? Oh, 2. Man, you should get more for declaring peace when one of the lords wants it. I think he may be going to test me. I want to switch. Well, I want to wait to the last moment. They're out of food. Their garrison is already down. So let's go ahead and bring out the fire onagers. Oh, no. What am I doing, Joe? That's not... I want to bring out the trebuchets is what I'm trying to do. All right. Let's take out their defensive siege engines. Probably should have done this when they only had 5 days of food left. Because it'll take a few days to knock out all these defensive siege engines. Especially since these guys... I am I am the engineer, right? Why are you... Yeah, I'm the engineer. So you're using my 208. So why is this taking so long? Knock out these engines. I think this guy might have good skill. An engineer. Alright, take out this last one so I can... Come on, hit this. Alright, I'm going to try even though this guy's going to complete, I think. Again, try to lose as few as possible. Alright, now take out that one, quick. One more, one more. Come on, hit it. Hit it. Woo! Just barely. Alright, now let me get my bow. They've got 453. They're at 32% morale. They should be lower. I think it's going down. It's probably fairly high to start with. I didn't notice it in the beginning. All right, where is this? Looks like they're both going to the left. Right there. Okay, I think this one will probably go here. Right there, and I think the other one is going to go to one of these two, which means I don't want to be directly behind them. I want right here. Let's take this guy on the hill. And I missed the early game, the earlier versions of the game where your horse wouldn't run away from you unless it got hit by something, unless it took damage. Now, eventually, the horses just run away for no reason whatsoever. And they're supposed to be trained war horses. Let's see where this is at. Look at these guys pushing. Come on, AI, what are you doing? They pushed me off the if you can, and push my horse out of the way. Also, look at that. Tell Worlds. This is the first game I've ever purchased from you, but I expected better. I guess I should know by now. At least the horse went back to more or less where I left it. Alright, we're too far. Alright, let me concentrate on zeroing in on this right here, because I think this may be where they're going. Is this going to be too low? Yep, I need to back it off just a little bit more. I prefer to be looking at the power bar at the top. By the time we actually get to the top of the walls, I prefer it to be at least 50% of their troops gone. Still too far. I think I better... I don't know what angle that thing is going to come in right there. But I may... Where are their forces? They're pretty close to the wall right now. I may be better off concentrating on that other one over there. We'll stay here for a minute. See, I think he's going to block... What I'm getting at is I think the tower's going to block me. Well, a little to the left. Come on, come on, come on. Imperial Legionnaire. You should be on the front lines. You should have left this to someone else. There we go. We're not going to be able to knock out 50% of them, though. See, that tower is going to block me. I'm going to have one more try at it, though. Excellent. Was that about 10? 13? Oh! Ah, I got my one Sturgian heavy spearman. It's all right. Move to the left a little more, since I just had some reinforcements run over there from my left, their right. My horse left. I'm going to try for over here. This is a mistake, I assure you, but I'm going to try nonetheless. Oh, too far. Way too far, okay? I got to remember, we're on a little hill here. We're setting up almost level with the wall. Too far to the right. I'm just going to leave it where it's at, though. It's also still too far in range. I'm going to move it all the way back a half a notch. Come on, come on, come on. Only got 7 more tries after this. Well, how's the range? How's the range? All right, I need to pull it back another half a notch. The gate just fell. I swear, I'm going to pull it back another full notch. Forget this half a notch stuff. This being up on the hill is really throwing me off. I'm not used to being up level with the walls. And of course, look at those troops coming from there. Oop, that was a little too few. All right, it's done. I don't want to toss any more in there since my guys are standing there. See if I can get a few bow kills. Although snow really slows you down when you're moving. Seems like that big area right there would be a good place to put a siege engine. Look how high that is in the air. Yet they don't have any there. I guess it's maybe just too far back. Nah, let's see if we can get up on the wall. I did a series of videos for Tell Worlds back when it was still in early access, highlighting how the people are not using the siege ladders properly, siege towers, and look, see that guy just climbed down? That should never happen. That was one of my issues. The AI should never ever climb down a siege tower or a siege ladder, either or, in my opinion, because all you do is block anyone behind you trying to come up. We got about 30 troops over here still. I don't think I'm gonna get there in time to do anything though. Try to cut them off up here. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I think they'll be dead before they get up here. Well, they're going to make it to safety. Oh, yeah, he's way up. There's no sense in me running out there. Gotta wait until they run the gamut here. Cannot end it yet. I swear, I would have sworn that when I first started playing this game, when you're inside the towns, the environment changed based on the prosperity of the town. For example, right now everything looks dull and gringy, and I was almost certain, and I talked about this before, maybe not during this series of videos, but if you had a high prosperity in the town, everything was bright and cleaned up. What are we missing? One person. But it doesn't seem to be the case. But I'm almost certain that I did notice that in the beginning. What is everybody looking at over here for? See, there's no enemies showing up. So you just have to look where your men are looking and try to gauge. And also, I'll pull a bunch of them off, because when they're all bunched up like that, it doesn't really help.
Soldiers!
So let's pull these guys over here. There's 161 of them total in that squad. So let's just pull them away. Which is the smallest squad I have? Number 2. Where are you guys at? Archers? Come right here. Don't tell me. How's it been an hour? I haven't done anything. All right, well. Is there somebody stuck inside this building right here? Come on, archers. Get over here quickly.
Archers!
I don't know where you're at. I don't... There you are. It's only 13 of you. But get over here as quickly as you can. Come on. There you are.
Soldiers! Arrows!
3 of you is all I need.
Forward!
Now,
Charge!
charge. Let's see where they go. It's a lot easier to follow just a few than it is to try to see what 100 are doing. We'll see where they go. Where is this last enemy at? Alright, up on the wall. Let me get rid of that bow. Ah! There's a couple more running in this direction. So it's somewhere over here. You're gonna go down? And draw your weapon. Right.
Archer!
It's right here?
Dismount!
I don't see any enemy right there. Let me get these.
Soldier!
Which group is this? One. Get down. Get out of the way. I don't see anybody. They must be invisible.
Troops! Archer! Soldiers!
3, get out of the way. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. They're just invisible. So I'm going to have to retreat and do it all over again. There'll just be the one person there, of course. 37, nothing to do. Attack. This time it doesn't matter. Let's just go right in. Grab a ladder. There's only 37 of them.
Archers!
Archers.
Give them hell! Charge! Attack!
Heck, what's going on here?
Forward! Move!
Archers, come over here. Ah. Keep these guys from pushing these down. If I can get my archers over here. We just need to get up on the one wall.
Archers!
Come on. Let them have it. They're already running. We got one up there and one all the way over there, 90 units away, whatever the units are. He's on the ground. Maybe I can... no, he's inside. I was going to try and shoot him with a bow. Just so slow with his heavy shield and his heavy armor. And the snow. The snow slows you down. He's behind that door. No, he's not. Where is he? Where are you going? I would have swore he was at ground level. Is that it? Okay. Well, we've got, finally, you're my prisoner. Take everybody, because we're in the town. Don't have to worry about travel. I'm going to show mercy. I'm going to recruit troops. Toss them in the garrison. I'm going to recruit everybody I can here that's not a Sturgian and give them to my troops. Try to get some of the fighting force back. Then ransom everyone else. 13,000. Still over my limit. It's okay. I'm just going to throw you in the dungeon. I don't know why I'm holding on to those. I'm going to sell them. I mean, I know why I'm holding on to them. Because I was using them as garrison since they're so cheap. Let's trade. Pottery, cow. Hog and sheep. And I want to see if... Alright, Ella's already got... We'll keep all the horses. I don't want any mules. I want to see what kind of armor they've got here, though. Typically, I can get really good armor in the Imperial towns. They have one that's 57, 20, and 16, I think. And that's what I'd like to give to my ground forces. Of course, there's not here, not now. All of this is garbage, because it was just garrison stuff. And before I do anything else after I've sold this, I want to make sure I change back to my Gird and my glaive. All right, well, I'm just going to take a moment to gather my forces again, do a little bit of recruiting, and then when I start the next one, I'm going to head directly to Argaran. I'm going to see if I can take out Argaran, and then we're going to come back to Myzia. I think that's the last town they have as far as the Northern Empire is concerned. And that's what the plan will be. Adios.